You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter. Just remember, it's about more than Glacia. It's about these men and Martinez, their district, their responsibility.
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Bring that up one more time.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the wild north.
It wasn't that. It wasn't...
That's it. That's the weak one.
Officer, you will be next if you...
Firearm, a Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either he's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is What? What does that mean?
We didn't kill him. We didn't...
Shut up, Angus!
Fatty!
Dennis, stand down.
The room falls quiet.
Angie.
I left it home. I can't get it.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now...
Lizzie, your help.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions?
Me too.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see. He nods.
You hanged the corpse to...
Another nod.
Cause the girl.
Girls plural.
Did she kill him?
Cop I had.
He doesn't think she...
Glacier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before.
Good analogy.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky.
That's okay with the fat man still wheezing there.
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged. Yeah. He's my brother. He's in the window.
Tibbs.
Yeah.
Bet their father's named Atticus Hardy.
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. Yeah. She would. They're powerful. Connected to the moral...
That's all he knows.
And why would you help some...
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez. Not yet. I'm thinking someone's past caught up.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Club.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. Tell you what I'd...
These theories, not bad.
In a manner of...
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it. For political... No. You're not gonna be on a first... You're not getting to her. This person is affiliated with the Hardy Boys.
Ah, here we go.
I wouldn't go that far. She's just a woman who's sometimes in our company.
You know, actually...
No! My answer is no, Glenn. We're Hardy Boys. You do that. She... Glacia came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place...
We'll take that into account.
It's you again. What is it?
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulder.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for...
This is good. Clear the air first. Is shush.
If you knew we would find out eventually.
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. You're right. You answer to the coalition government, and...
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, a grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the Pale, the Muindi Iso.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. I have people after me. And they have friends in the Moorland.
What happens?
They will kill me, sir. Well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Fucked? People after her? Actually, this murder did have.
I did. I also had a side job selling it. After that, I sort of, It's not nice.
What exactly?
Industrial espionage. I joined it with a bigger company.
I need the names of the...
The job was Lusdoen County Savings Bank. As to who hired me for the job...
Lowe's Cap. These people engineer financial design.
Yeah. That, sure. I'm not a war... A lot of people got hurt. But that's just... We were there. Together. In bed. Okay. He was in a kneeling... I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his...
A great pain moves.
I knew he was dead. He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her.
Oh. So am I.
What time was this? When did it happen?
11:30 to 12:15.
It's okay.
Not as much as usual.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off. Much more than usual.
Oh, yeah. I did.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be. Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Ruby. You know.
The leader?
The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. Well, Ruby said, let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things.
To mislead you. They were tampering.
To produce
Yes.
This is concurrent with your...
about half an hour.
She nodded.
You were late. The marks would be faint by that time.
In honor of another precise forensic...
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at... It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
We will need to take this question to the heart.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later.
When he was...
The gunshot wasn't that loud.
What? He wouldn't...
He was a serviceman.
I'm sad to hear that. They must have said it in some fit of frustration or under pressure. They couldn't have meant it. I've talked to them after it happened. Like what? I thought they'd found me, so they wouldn't be hurt. I just don't...
We can't.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. Because I'm
Which is an indicator. Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
You have to understand. The people around here, no one was...
Her jaw is clenched.
He kept throwing stuff.
She definitely called the cops. That was tough.
Last week.
You should have enough. Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of... She nodded. He's thinking, are we done here? Or...
I was just thinking, what a...
But we...
I was just thinking...
Who? What? Dear God, you've been lied. She probably didn't give you her real name.
There may be grounds here.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
I did. What is this? I called your desk. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was...
That is the emergency. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk.
What time did you...
Thursday night.
It checks out.
But I know the time of the call, too. I know...
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name.
Okay. Okay, it's... You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to. Like I lied before. No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast.
Falsified the...
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even...
Why would they do...
I didn't show up.
She fears an arrest right here and now.
West of the boardwalk. In the raid. It's useless.
The lieutenant makes a note of it.
You're welcome to it. It's in the It's Katarzyna Elysium.
It's a Grad name. Jimsk or Yugograd in origin. Not Occidental at all. Smells of motor oil. Tiger. Economic desolation. It also makes Klazia almost an alacronym.
It was
a nickname.
A teenage boy. 1,000,000 years ago. My parents were Zhimsk immigrants, but I'm nationalized Oran...
She nods. Her round eyes...
I am. They can...
Yes, they can. For life. She nods. Her...
But I haven't done anything. Anything illegal.
She purposefully misrepresented... That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern... The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
Please, no.
Fragile, unshielded.
I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help.
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself, gearing up for this betrayal.
Ruby. She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys down. Sex. And more. I made the mistake when I started spending time with Lely. She told me to end it.
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you think she's romantically interested in you?
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive.
And you let her.
A little. I was
This is just.
I know what it sounds like. Somehow, she knew Lely was dead.
This is a familiar theory. You had it too, remember?
She came over one night, drunk, and she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line. I tried severing ties with her after that.
Some of that fear is still with. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
You said that she could have come up through there, then taken this shot. Right here.
Then slipped back downstairs without anyone noticing.
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists?
Yes. She's been up here many times. The people. My bed is right next to...
You mean to suggest...
No. No. Why would she do that to herself?
She's not really sure. It was right above the bed. She could have seen all sorts of things from... Okay, arrest the liar now. Her. Stop letting her distract you.
Still? After all this... Sir, please. But I don't deserve to be sent to the moral intern.
She's gearing up for it.
I don't know. To spend my days with smoke, and drink, and dance. You have those station calls, right? Where I have to show up at the station or I'll become a fugitive. I know you can do that. Just let me come in on my own. And two...
You do have the...
By God, she's playing him too.
Everything could change. This city...
There is desperation there, in that silence. A cornered animal look...
Maybe Ravishol could be free. I could be tried in a free Ravishol...
I find that hard to believe me.
Don't. The world can change.
That's not the answer she was hoping for. She looks at you in silence, her face filled with... Wait. If you arrest her, Kim will have to transport her. Shut up. He's making a decision, and it's his to make.
I won't, sir.
She nods.
Okay.
You are. This is not the end of this.
Lie.
Yes, we do. She nods.
Okay.
She slowly lights another cigarette.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions.
It's you again. What is it? Why? You're cuckoo, cop. I'm the only man responsible.
Yeah, fuck off!
Sounds like you're making her a suspect. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw...
And fuck you too, moral
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you'll be...
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself.
Nothing is sorry. You're not coming up. I don't know what it means. Still, shush. No. He smart. Hey, there's a say.
It's you again. What is it? Why? Sounds like... That's...
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus.
Nothing is happening.
It's you again. What is it? Why?
Yeah, fuck.
Sounds like Ruby's...
Ruby,
That's nothing. That's just...
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze.
Because she was here.
He's cobbling together shit, so he...
She was here all night? 12:25 to 12:15?
Yeah, with us.
No.
That's a lie.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out, too. She has a comp...
This complex operation,
Just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot the Merc.
he's been through it. That means, all right, we're in.
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausius. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, garbage.
It's never a Sambo fighter, and it's...
Or Ghost. It's never a Ghost either. Don't worry.
How? People say they're...
East Delta pinballer.
Weird? How? You're wearing the pinball maker's coat.
Was run by a fella called Nerf.
It is a very
Okay, but... How'd you get up?
The elevator is outside. Thank you.
The lieutenant is glad he got the floor plan right there.
Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under...
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss.
It's a dumb one.
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Firmly? Firmly doesn't go well with cut, but a route.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least just don't But what if you miss interesting information?
Look, fucko. Ruby and I are pretty tight. She would have showed me the gun.
Yeah.
I don't know, Glenny. Ruby's a little secretive, isn't she?
Look who's finally speaking.
Nah.
Still, he's thinking about it.
You lost your gun?
Tell me. No, you didn't. And Ruby didn't use yours.
Stop thinking.
This was merely a thought exercise.
I don't knock up.
Hey,
Easy now.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we?
Phase 3. Motive.
And I suppose you...
Think about it. Why go through all that effort?
She had, like, a...
Really, Shanks? Clausia wanted to talk to another...
Time for a logics demonstration. He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
The man.
If she used us to cover her own...
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that.
Glenn.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely.
Yeah. The what?
You're going to have to be
A thing?
behind his squint.
Yeah, but
Girls like girls too, Angus.
It's not bewildering.
You what?
Come on, Glenn.
I did.
She didn't fuck you. Cause you're 40.
Ruby then threatened her.
This is some sort of figure. And that's okay. Some are queer.
And then, boss...
If it's true.
There's no fucking leadership challenge.
Man,
Okay. We ruled out...
Nah, man. That's just Ruby. She's got shit under control.
plus, man, it's like female intuition, you know.
Eugene wants a woman on the team.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking has no place in a more serious consideration that you...
Silence. The old man. A very small nod.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wanting. I don't know. I don't
She was afraid I would tell.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. Friday afternoon, when you first arrived, I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came. I told you. No, you, as in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes. Sure, the human experiment. You know, when I first saw you limping, she said you have a funny taste in until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jim.
Fucking hell.
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can watch.
Silence.
You are insisting.
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. She's not far. We know.
Good fucking luck, man.
Yeah.
She's not really.
She's not, Glenn. A little.
Where have you looked for her?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock.
Who's doing this looking?
Lizzie needed some air. You're a smart cop, but you're a stupid person. No one goes to tell Everard and
It's called a radio, you believe.
sure, there are some shithouses there, a cinderblock town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby...
Boyish, hair's red, dyed. It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
The Coppernado is back. What do you want? Yeah? What?
The tear machine stands in the corner. The tear machine.
No.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled.
Okay, here. I hope Saint But. Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel. Okay, here. I hope Saint. Okay, here. I hope. Okay, here. I hope. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at... Nay,
Because she's blind.
it's a sharp one.
She's being evasive.
There was a murder in Mat.
Would you now? I know how that you are, Doc. There's not much to tell.
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if...
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
Our tenant, just us. This is...
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even... She nods, rinsing and...
Waves are beginning to die down.
You see, a slogan used to intertwine with the...
Looks like tomorrow.
You see, a slogan used...
Yes?
Hello again. No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this.
So you have...
No, I'm sorry.
There's something friendly and familiar. He's telling the... You see, a slogan used to inter...
Looks like tomorrow.
You see, a slogan used... You see, a slogan used...